Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are doing good. So another video on exercise 5a, question number 4. It's a very lengthy question. It has so many parts. I think total 14 parts are there and we need to solve these linear equations that are given from part A till part N. So let's start with part A first. I'm going to do it very quickly so that we can complete this question in a short time. Okay, starting from part A. In part A, I have 2 is multiplying with a bracket, that is x plus 3 equals to 8. First of all, what you need to do, you have to solve this particular expression. 2 multiplying with x plus 3 means that you need to multiply 2 with x and then 2 with 3. So open the bracket and get the answer. 2x plus 2 3s are 6 equals to 8. In this way, you have opened the bracket. Now, the next step would be the value that is independent of x will be shifted to the other side of the equation. So it becomes 2x equals to 8 minus 6. Minus 6, why? Because when you are going to shift it to the other side, the sign of the term is going to be changed. Now, 2x equals to 8 minus 6 is 2. 2x equals to 2 means that in order to find out the value of x, this 2 will be shifted in the denominator or in the division. So 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. The value of x that we have calculated is 1. In this way, we have solved this particular equation, part A. Now moving towards part B. In part B, I have 5 multiplying with x minus 7 equals to minus 15. Again, what you need to do, first of all, you have to open the bracket. Bracket opening means that 5 will be multiplied with x and 5 will be multiplied with 7. Whenever you need to multiply a term with the bracket, keep in mind that the term will be multiplied with each and every term present inside the bracket. So 5 multiplied by x is 5x minus 5 multiplied by 7 is 35 equals to minus 15. Now, minus 35 shifted to the other side, it becomes plus 35. Minus 15 plus 35. Just subtract both the terms, both the values. 5 minus 5 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2. So it will be 20. 5x equals to 20 with a positive sign. Why? Because 35 has a plus sign. Now, for value of x, you need to divide 20 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So the value of x that is calculated is x equals to 4. 5 ones are 5 and 5 fours are 20. In this way, I have done part B. The answer is x equals to 4. Now, let me move towards part C. In part C, it is given that you have 7 multiplying with minus 2x plus 4 bracket close equals to minus 4x. What is to be done over here? Multiply the bracket and open the bracket first by multiplying. 5 twos are 14 minus sign minus 14x plus 7 fours are 4 sevens are 28 equals to minus 4x. Now you are having like terms on opposite sides of the equation. This is minus 4x 14x and this is minus 4x. Both the terms are like. Why? Because both are having same variable. So what you need to do, you have to shift it to minus 4x will be shifted here on left hand side, and similarly plus 28, it is an independent. It is a value that is independent of variable or it's a constant value. So what you need to do, you have to shift it to the other side of the equation. So keep in mind the like terms will be moved or will be written together. Minus 14x and minus 4x when shifted on left hand side, it will become plus 4x. The sign of the term will be changed. Equals to plus 28, it's a term independent of x. It will be shifted to the right hand side, it becomes minus 28. The sign of the constant will be changed. It will be minus 28. Then minus 14x plus 4x gives you 10x with a minus sign equals to minus 28. Then in order to find out the answer, minus 10 will be written in division. Minus and minus sign will be cancelled. 5. 10 fives are 2 fives are 10 and 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So 14 upon 5 is going to be the answer. X equals to 14 upon 5 of, or if I write it in mixed fraction, I can write 5 2s are 10 plus 4. 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 4, 14 upon 5. This is going to be the answer of part C. Now let me move towards part D very quickly. In part D, I am having 3 multiplied by 2 minus 0.4 x equals to 18. Now there is a decimal number involved. So we need to do it very quick, very carefully. 3 2s are 6 minus 3 multiplied by minus 0.4. So 0.4 multiplied by 3. 3 4s are 12. 3 1s are 3. It will be 3.2. Okay. So no, it's not 3.2. It is 1.2, I think. Why? Because 3 fours are 12, 1 and 2, and 3 zeros are 0. So you are supposed to write only one, that is in the carry. So 1.2 will be 1.2x will be written here equals to 18. Now this 6, that is a constant value, will be shifted to the other side of the equation. You are having minus 1.2x equals to 18 minus 6. 18 minus 6 gives you 12. Now you have to shift minus 1.2 in the denominator. So 12 divided by minus 1.2. So if it is a plus sign and it is a minus sign, so minus plus becomes minus 12 divided by 1.2. In order to make 1.2 an integer value, what you need to do, you have to shift the decimal to the end of the number. So how many times you are shifting it? Only one time. So keep in mind, if you are shifting it one time, then you need to add 1 0 in the numerator. Right? Keep in mind the number of times you shift the decimal to the end, you have to add that zeros in the numerator. So it is equal to x minus 120 upon 12. Now 12 ones are 12 and 12 tens are 120. So the answer is going to be x equals to minus 10. This is the answer of part D, that is minus 10. Now we are moving towards part E. In part E, I have 2 multiplied by 2x minus 2.2 equals to 4.6. Again, we are having decimal numbers. We need to do very carefully. 2 2s are 4x minus 2 multiplied by 2.2. 2 2s are 4, decimal point, then 2 2s are 4. It will be 4.4 equals to 4.6. Now this 4.4 will be shifted to the other side. It will be 4.6 plus 4.4. If I add both the numbers, I will get 4 and 6 gives you 10. 1 4 4, it will be 9.0. So 4x equals to, either you can write 9 or you can write 9.0. Both the answers are correct. Now divide 9 by 4, or you can write in mixed fraction like 4 2s are 8 and you can add 1 to it. So it is 2 1 upon 4. This is the answer of part E. Now we are moving towards part F. In part F, I have 4 multiplied by 3y plus 4.1 equals to 7.6. What you need to do, just multiply the numbers. 4 threes are 12y plus 4 multiplied by 4.1. 4 ones are 4, then a decimal point, then 4 fours are 16. So it will be 16.4 equals to 7.6. Now what you need to do, shift this decimal number to the other side of the equation. 12y equals to 7.6 minus 16.4. Now you need to subtract the two decimal numbers. This is 16.4 with a subtracting from 7.6. Now 4 cannot be subtracted from 6. You need to have a carry 1. It becomes 14. 14 minus 6 gives you 8. Then you will write a decimal point. This becomes 5 now. 5 cannot be subtracted from 7. You will have 15. 15 minus 7 gives you 8. So it will be 8.8 with a minus sign, and this is 12y. What you need to do, divide 12 on the other side. It will be minus 8.8 divided by 12. Okay, so what you can do, in other words, you can make this 8.8 an integer value. How? By shifting this over here. So it becomes minus 88 and add a 0 in the denominator. Why? You have shifted the decimal one time to the right. So you need to add a 0 here. Now divide. You can cancel 88 and 120 together by the table of, let's suppose, 4. 4 22s are 88 and 4 3s are 12, 0. 30s are 120. And if I further cancel it, then 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, and 2 15s are 30. So the answer of y will be minus 11 upon 15. This is going to be the answer. Okay, again, I'm repeating it. What I have done, multiply the bracket. 4 3s are 12y plus 4 multiplied by 4.1 is 4 ones are 4, 4 6 are 6, 4 4s are 16. 16.4 equals to 7.6. 16.4 shifted to other side becomes minus 16.4. You need to subtract the numbers. 14 minus 6 is 8. Then 15 minus 7 is again 8. So it is 8 minus 8 with a minus sign. 8.8, sorry. Now divided by 12. 8.8 becomes integer by shifting the decimal one time to the right. You have to add 1 0 in the denominator. So 88 upon 120. Now just cancel it by the table of 4 and then 2. Or you can simply cancel it. Yes, you can cancel it like this. So 4 22s are 88 and 4 30s are 120. Then 22 and 30 can be cancelled by the table of 2. 2 11s are 22 and 2 15s are 30. So the answer will be minus 11 upon 15. Now let's do another part, that is part G. Okay. In part G, I need to do an equation, that is 3 multiplied by 2y plus 3 equals to 4y plus 3. What you need to do, just open the bracket first. It will be 3 2s are 6y plus 3 3s are 9 equals to 4y plus 3. Now, just arrange the like terms together. What you need to do, 6y and 4y are the like terms. So 4y will be shifted here in order to solve the like terms together. 4y will be written with a minus sign. Why? Because here it was with plus sign. When you are going to shift this whole term on opposite side of the equation, so the sign will be changed. Now it is 3 minus 9. Okay, 6y minus plus 9 will be shifted to the other side, so it becomes minus 9. You need to arrange the like terms. In this step, you are arranging the like terms together. We have already done question number 3 like this. Arrange like terms together. Now, 6y minus 4y gives you 2y equals to 3 minus 9 is minus 6. Now y equals to minus 6 divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. It will be minus 3 answer. This is the answer of part G. Now let's move towards part H. In part H, I have 3 multiplied by y plus 1 equals to 4y minus 20. The same way you need to do this. First of all, open the bracket. 3y plus 3 equals to 4y minus 21. 4y will be shifted here and 3 will be shifted on right hand side. You need to arrange the like terms together. So 3y minus 4y equals to minus 21 minus 21, then plus 3 becomes minus 3. Oh, my pen is not writing right now. Okay, let me do the remaining questions in the next video. Okay, I will be starting my next video from part H. So I'll break question number 4 into two parts, part A and part B. Okay, I'll be doing okay, let me complete part H first, then I can do the next video from part I. So let me complete this question. Minus 21 minus 3. 3y minus 4y gives you minus y equals to minus 21 minus 3 gives you minus 24. So what you can do, minus and minus that are present on opposite sides. You are having 1 over here. So minus 1 will be written in the denominator. Then you can cancel both the signs. Minus and minus can be cancelled. So the answer of y will be 24. In this way, you have solved this particular equation. That is equation number, that is part H. Now let's move towards part I. Let's just complete this question. No problem. 3 multiplied by y plus 2 equals to 2 multiplied by y plus 4. Now just open the brackets. 3y plus 6 equals to 2y plus 8. Now what you need to do, arrange the like terms together. It will be 3y minus 2y. 2y will be shifted here. It becomes minus 2y. And plus 6 will be shifted there. It becomes minus 6. 8 minus 6. 3y minus 2y gives you y, and 8 minus 6 gives you 2. So y equals to 2 is going to be the answer. Now, after part I am going to do part J. In part J, it is given that 5 multiplied by 5y minus 6 equals to 4 multiplied by y minus 7. Just open the brackets. 5 5s are 25y minus 5 6 are 30 equals to 4y minus 4 7s are 28. Now we need to move the like terms together. 25y, 4y when shifted to the other side, it becomes minus 4y, and minus 30 shifted to other side becomes plus 30. Now solving the equation, 25y minus 4y gives you 21y equals to minus 28 plus 30 gives you positive 2. Oh, now the answer of y will be 2 upon 21. This is going to be the answer. Okay, let me just recheck it. 5y minus 6 equals to 4y minus 7. 5 5 is 25y minus 30 equals to 4y minus 28. Then it will be 21y, and minus 30 shifted to other side, it becomes plus 30. You will have 2 there. 2 upon 21 is going to be the answer. Now, after that, I'm going to have part K. In part K, it is given that 2 3b minus 4 equals to 5 b plus 6. You need to find out the value of the variable b. Open the bracket, 2 3s are 6b minus 2 4s are 8 equals to 5b plus 5 6 are 4. Now arrange the like terms. 5b shifted here with a minus sign equals to minus 8 shifted there with a positive sign, 30 plus 8. It will be only b. 6b minus 5b is only b, and 30 plus 8 gives you 38. So this is the answer of b of this particular equation. K is done. After K we are having L. These are very simple equations. 2c plus 5 equals to 4 multiplied by c minus 3. Again, what you need to do, open the bracket first. 3 2s are 6 c plus 3 5s are 15 equals to 4c minus 4 3s are 12. Then 6c minus 4c. Why? Because 4c will be shifted here and 15 will be moved there. Minus 12 minus 15. 4c will be subtracted from 6c. It is 2c equals to minus 27. So you can have c minus 27 upon 2. Now let's do after L. Let's move towards M. In M you are having 9. 2d plus 7 equals to 11d plus 40. Just open the bracket and arrange the like terms the same way. 9 2s are 18d plus 7 9s are 63 equals to 11d plus 14 multiplied by 11. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. It will give me 154. So let's arrange the like terms together. 18d minus 11d. You need to shift 11d over here and 63 there. 154 minus 63. If I subtract it, 18d minus 11d gives you 7d equals to, and 154 minus 63. You can have 4 minus 3 is 1. 15 minus 6 gives you 4 and 5, 9. So it will be 91 with a positive sign. So the answer of D will be 91 divided by 7. I don't think if it can be cancelled by any table. So this is going to be the fraction. That this cannot be cancelled by the number 7. So this is going to be your answer. Let me just verify the subtraction. 4 minus 3 is 1 and 15 minus 6. You are having 9, right? You will have a positive sign because 154 is a greater number. Then it will be divided by 7. This is going to be the answer of part M. Now let's do the last part of this question, that is N. Here you are having 5 multiplied by 7f minus 3 equals to 28 multiplied by f minus 1. Just open the bracket. 5 sevens are 35f minus 15 equals to 28f minus 28. Now 28f will be shifted over here so that you can solve it with 35f. The sign will be changed. Minus 15, a constant value shifted to the other side. Minus 28 plus 15. Now solve the values. You will have 7 over here, 7f. 35 minus 28 going to give me 7f equals to 28 and 15 when subtracted. It will give me 3, 1, 13 minus 13. Why? Because 28 is a greater value. So the answer of f will be minus 13 upon 7. Or you can write it in a mixed fraction by 7 ones are 7 and you can add 6 to it so that you can have 13. So this is the mixed number or mixed fraction that you can convert. So in this way, we have done all the parts of question number 4. I hope all the parts are pretty much easy and understandable. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to do question number 5. Stay tuned, stay connected.